6 years ago today, George W. Bush declared that America faces an enemy who has no regard for conventions of war or rules of moralities. And the irony is almost laughable that the consequences weren't so tragic. March 19, 2003 marked the first day of this illegal and unconstitutional occupation of Iraq. 6 years later, we have lost 4,259 American soldiers, 31,089 are wounded. Our constitutional rights have been eroded and our economy depleted. Each day we spend in Iraq costs taxpayers $720 million. But the people of Iraq have lost so much more. Almost 1 million Iraqi civilians have been killed and countless injured. Infrastructure needed for safety, education, and healthcare has been destroyed. We fueled the flames of terrorism and civil war in their cities and towns. I'm Jade and I'm here as a member of Military Families Speak Out. My brother is a two-tour veteran of the Iraq War. What has been most sickening for me about the last administration is how callous they were with the lives of my brother and the lives of his fellow soldiers. And this new administration also has a lack of understanding about the human cost of war. For those who survive, there's first the struggle of transitioning from military back to civilian life. Many are wounded and suffer brain injuries. Military personnel returning from Iraq have a higher rate of post-traumatic stress disorder, with some estimates as high as 300,000 troops. Returned soldiers are more likely to abuse drugs, alcohol, or their partners. Many are at elevated risk of suicide, and the Iraqi people fare no better. Fortunately, there is hope for redeeming our nation and repenting to theirs. President Obama had pledged an original withdrawal day of May 20th, 2010, but it has since extended that date to August of 2010. Extending deployments is not what Obama was elected for. Millions of people have endured 6 long years of this war, and I don't want them to have to endure another 6 seconds. With continued occupation comes continued violence, and there's no reason that it cannot end right now. Please join me in asking President Obama to not waste one more tax dollar, one more human life, not one more second for nothing. Thank you. Thank you.